Hello, everybody. My name is Benny, and welcome to The Fool's Apprentice. Oh, I feel a lot more relaxed than I did the last video because, if you know, the last video I about lost my mind because I couldn't find my glasses. Even though I have them all over the house somewhere, my home is still a mess. I haven't unboxed everything mainly because I made a big error. I ended up getting the wrong color for the carpet. Yeah, that's right. I was checking my English if it sounded right. I got the wrong color for my carpet. It's way too light with dogs, way too light. And I ended up working with this company where they'll replace the carpet for free. And they even said, even if you don't like the color, and I don't like the color, so they're gonna come in a week and a half, replace my carpets, and then finally I'll get everything in place. But it's made it difficult for me to kind of do videos and get everything set up. And so I have several decks that I still have to unbox. And today is one of them. I'm really excited. Um, but I have several more to do. Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking, I got way too many decks. Why am I buying decks? And it's just because I love them and I want them and I'm going to have them. So I I really wanted to start doing videos again. So as you can see, my background's very different. It's just a wall with the two colors that I like using together. I don't have anything back there. And as I watched a couple of videos I've already made, I said, you know what? I really like the simplicity of it. I think it looks really nice. So I'm really curious to see what you think. Do you like just a simple background just with the colors, nothing else? Do you like something in the background like a lived in area? Like I had my shelves with my decks. I'd really, really be curious to get your feedback. I'm sure it'd probably be right down the middle, exactly, which leaves me exactly where I'm at, nowhere. But I think I'm going to keep this for a while. Oh my gosh. And of course, my phone goes off. So I got to put it down. And it's my mom. My mother has a way of reaching to me when I'm indisposed. So today, I can't believe I've had this. God, how long have I had this? A month maybe? I have Baba Studios, the Tarot of Prague. Oh my gosh. This is a deck I've been wanting for so long. Um, I did not think this is, man, let me tell you, I don't know why I am getting all these decks that are difficult to get, but I have this list that has shrunk significantly, these unicorn decks. And I thought Baba Studio, I mean, wasn't going to ever print this again because they're going to be doing their last reprint real soon in the next year of the Alice Tarot. But I thought the Tarot of Prague was not going to be ever one of those decks that would ever get reprinted. So I was going to have to get it. I was going to say on the black market. Oh man, I'm old. I was going to have to get it on Marketplace or something. A secondhand tarot Facebook channel or eBay or Etsy or something and spend an enormous amount of money. But they had extra stock left over from when they did the Bohemian Gothic reprint. And so, fortunately for me, I was able to get the deck and I didn't have to spend a huge amount of money. Knowing that they weren't going to print this again, I got a backup. I just had to get a backup. I got a backup of all my Baba Studios except for Mythical Creatures and the Fantastic Menagerie. I do have a copy of the tarot, the Alice Tarot, but they're going to be making one. It's in 2025, the last one. So yeah, very, very fortunate. So let's open this box. Let's see what it looks like. I'm really excited. I'm going to flip the camera over, guys. Just give me a minute. And I am back. This is a huge box. I mean, this is huge. Look, this is the palm of my hand. And I can't even get it all in my frame. Maybe that way. Small, look at that. But I have three decks in here and a book. So, and you know me in boxes, I got a knife. Boxes are undefeated. They whoop my ass, people. I mean, I've had a few videos where I'm a little embarrassed because I'm like, oh my God, really? Does a box have to really do this to me on camera? But oh my God, this one came up really simple. Oh, now let me tell you, these popcorn things, I hate them. They just end up all over the place no matter how careful I am. Why? Because I have to take whatever's in here out. So let's see what we got in here. All right. Just all right. I'm trying not to make a mess. So let's see. I got my invoice, right? Okay, yeah, with instructions. Oh God, here we go. Yes. Oh my God. How exciting. That's one. Let's see what else we got. Oh, see, the popcorn's already flying. It's gonna fly. Okay. This is two. Oh, and then I should have two more things in here. This is three. Yes, three people. I'm a little out there. And, oh, this is where it's going to make a mess. I don't want to make a mess. And I got the book. Come on, let's see if I can do this well. And the book. Yes, the book. Okay, let me move this out. And look at this. I got popcorn all over my desk, even though I tried not to, and on the floor. Okay, the book and three decks. So you're like, oh my God, Ben, what'd you get? Well, I ended up getting two tarot progs and a backup of the Victorian Romantic, which I didn't get the last time, and I was kicking myself in the butt over that. So, which one is this one? Oh my God, yes! Oh, I will say of all the boxes that they've done like this, which is the Bohemian Gothic, the Fantastic Menagerie, and the Bohemian, the Victorian Romantic, and this one by far is my favorite one. I love this image. I think it's beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. All right, that's one. Let's see, what's this one? All right. And you're like, no, Benny, you're going to scratch it. If I did, I would lose my mind. Okay, here's my backup. Yes. Now, lots of people have asked me, Benny, how is it that you're able to get so many decks in such a short time? You know, people actually questioned the legitimacy of my time on TarotTube, or how long I've been doing tarot, because I have so many decks. But you know, everybody's socioeconomic situation is very different. And I was just very fortunate that at the time I had a lot of disposable income that allowed me the privilege of being able to just get decks when I wanted them. Now that's not the case anymore because I bought a house. I have a mortgage. Oh my gosh, I have a mortgage after not having one for several years. It was the best decision I've made in a long time to get my own home. I lived in a condominium before, but not having a mortgage really allowed me to buy a whole bunch of decks. That's going to be changing for me quite significantly. So I'm really excited that I was able to get these before that happened. So I'm going to put these to the side. Let me just go in a little bit. Now, this is the new one, and this is the older one. The boxes are the same. Yeah, the boxes are the same. Now, the difference from what I've been able to see is the backs. The backs here are this beautiful teal with this gilding, with this gold, and I don't know what color that kind of brownish red thing is. But if I remember correctly, these are kind of brown. Look at it gets even in there. Yes, these have kind of a brownish tint. These are very, very different. I thought I was going to actually like these better from looking at the pictures or the videos of others people doing the walkthrough. And I will say, nope, I actually like the blue ones better. But I got me a backup and I'm not going to open it because you never know. I might be able to trade it for something. Look how beautiful these cards are. Oh my gosh. But I'm not going to go over this. Okay. Oh, we got a little message here. Let me put my old man glasses that I didn't lose my mind over this time because I found them. As we notice that some decks have anomalies on 2 or 3 cards, to be safe, to be on the safe side, we're adding extra copies of those cards to all decks. Please replace if you need to, or you may like to use the extra cards as bookmarks or to display. Enjoy your deck. Oh, man, that is excellent customer service. This company is just beyond phenomenal when it comes to taking care of their customers. Oh God, these are so beautiful. You know, I have such amazing, beautiful decks, and it just doesn't feel like I got the time to use them all the time. I don't have the time to use them all the time. How often does that happen, to use time in the same sentence? All right. So, but a beautiful, beautiful deck. I got me a backup copy. I'm really happy about that. This is a deck that I'm gonna. Oh God, this is such a stunning deck. Okay, okay. I need to get focused. Focus, Benny. Focus. All right. Now, oh my gosh, I am so excited. Okay, we're gonna open the book first. Oh my God. Okay. Open the book. I like these boxes that they use to protect the. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful. So beautiful. I was messing with my, yeah, God, their guidebooks are phenomenal. Ooh, and I got an extra card. Oh, these backs are like, they're not my favorite backs, but look at these 10 of Wands. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Signed, which is always really nice. I love that they do that. And you know that takes time with as many and it's an actual wet ink signature. Has a copyright of 2024. All right. Now this is a book I'm really gonna like reading. You know, the background on this deck. You know, I've never been to Prague. And they have a map on their website or on their blog where you could actually see where all the cards are at, which I think is really, really cool. All right. Anything in the back? Okay, we got spreads in the back. Okay. All right, let me put that aside. Oh my God, I'm excited. Here we go again. Oh, it's like sand, you know? Gets everywhere. Tarot Prague, the little book. Okay. If you don't get the big book, you got enough information in there if it compares to the rest. Oh wow. Nicely wrapped. I tend to use my fingernail because I don't want to damage the cards. I just go back and forth until the plastic kind of breaks. I do that with as many decks as I can. Oh my gosh. I love this. I don't know I forget what they call this card. That's beautiful. I love the color. Very rich colors, and the image is just so crisp and precise. Look at all those lines, and they're so good at using light. Man, Alex and Karen just go off when it comes to using light. All right, let's go. Go. Let's zoom in a little bit. You know me, I like to hold them while I go through them. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, love it. And I guess they have the constellation. So if you can see, there are stars on the clothing and like on his knee. So I'm thinking those are constellations, maybe. Yeah. The little dog biting on the clothes. Very cute. I will say, I don't like the backs at all. I just don't. But I'm fine with it. I'm not reading the backs. I'm reading the fronts. Ooh. Now, I will say I really do like this magician. This magician is so regal. Look at that. Very flamboyant. Loving the colors. The gilding. I like the gilding. It's okay. I like the background with the other person here. Very dreamlike. Has all the things that you need above and below. The sword, the coin, the cup. The high priestess. Oh, I love the green in this. That's a beautiful green. I like how the tower in the back has the green as well. That's super nice. You know, the titles have a great sense of being very formal, very, I don't know, refined, very of the world back in the day. Oh, look, is that a dragon? I think that's a dragon. Is that a dragon? It's a serpent of some sort. And there's the crescent moon. Oh my God, we're going to be here forever if I don't hurry up. The Empress, very nice. So far, I'm really liking how there are images in the background, in the kind of bluish gray color, and then the image in the forefront are colored. Here we have one that in the background has actual some color. Look at the images, how they pop. That's amazing. Very regal. This emperor doesn't feel as imposing as some of the emperors that I'm used to seeing. Other emperors tend to be a lot more rugged. This guy looks very pristine, very kept, well fed. Looks like he bathes every day. Look at the Hierophant in his, oh, this is nice. This is interesting. Oh, look at this. There's this person like holding on for dear life. That is really interesting. The Lovers. Oh, now see, this is the first card where the actual card representation is in black and white instead of in color. Nothing better here below. Gonna have to read that. Not my favorite Lovers card by far. Ooh, really liking this Chariot. I love the great sense of movement in this because, you know, in the original Rider-Waite-Smith, the image feels very stiff and still. Here, it's very flowy. It looks like it's actually moving through the air. I love how dynamic the birds are. They don't have the actual same posture. I love that they're black and white. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my God. This is one of the most beautiful strength cards in terms of color I have ever seen. Look at those color choices. Oh, and she's very sexy. Looks like she has lingerie on right here. Wow. Very nice. Uh-oh, I think my puppy needs to go out. One moment, please. And I'm back. And I was right. Rizzo needed to go out. She is learning her potty signals. She actually goes, oh, let me tell you, the first couple of weeks, I was about going crazy. I had to get up every 2 hours to take her out. Even in the middle of the night, I was exhausted. Oh, I like this hermit card. It's not my favorite. Let me tell you, when it comes to the Baba Studios collection, my favorite hermit card is the Bohemian Gothic. It is so dynamic, so beautiful to look at. The richness of the colors. You know, I love that he's facing you. You're looking eye to eye. The use of light is amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful card as well, but not as dynamic. It looks like, and I like that it looks like he's coming out probably to get things that he needs, but it's during the evening where there's nobody around. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, there are all these images. I'm gonna have to take a magnifying glass. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me in Catholicism, there are the stations of Jesus Christ's crucifixion. And there's these images that on his journey to the cross that he is nailed to. That's what that reminds me of. Justice, that's interesting with the elephant. Very interesting. The Hangman. Okay, I have to turn it on. I want to see. Oh, it looks. You know, this looks like the little boy in the Sun card. Oh, I wonder if it is the little boy in the Sun card, but upside down. He has a muffin top. Oh my god, I need to stop. A muffin top. Okay, that is an interesting card. Okay, death. Ooh, I like this death card. Look at that. Where's the oh, well, there's gilding all over this thing. I was like, where's the gilding? It's everywhere. Very dynamic card. You know, I hate to say this, but this looks like hell. Like, this does not look heavenly or sweet or a chance that you're going somewhere serene. Oh, no. This, that feels very, very dark. Okay, death. Oh, that was death. Oh, we got more than one death card. Oh, Baba, you surprised me. All right, let's see this death card. Oh, they're like, hmm, it's interesting. Look how rich those colors are. Isn't that amazing? I'm looking at my camera and I'm like, wow. Hmm. Everybody is a skeleton except for him, the one guy on the left in blue. That's going to be an interesting read. Temperance, that's an interesting card. Lots of gold. I think it's the first card that's completely in color, except, well, except for her, but it's not that grayish blue color. It's a very pristine white with some shadows. The Devil. Ooh, I love that this is black and white. I love the line work on it. Wait a minute. Oh, that was Death. The Tower. Man, this really feels what the card means. Very interesting. Realistically, he can't be thrown that far away from that building, but that's not the point. The Star. Hmm. Oh, okay. Here are the stars right there on the water. I was like, but there are no stars. Found them. Okay. The moon. Oh, very famous image from this deck. Oh, and look at there's the moon right here. I don't know if you could see that. The moon right there. The sun. Hmm. Eh, whatever. It's okay. Judgment. Oh, I like how different this feels from the others. This almost feels like stained glass, the way it's depicted. Oh, look at that with all the coffins. That's very, very interesting. Gilding looks really nice on this one. The world. I like this world. And she has the same. I wonder if these are the actual wands. That's the same wand that the magician has, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Same wand that the magician has. Okay. Interesting. Prudence. I love the background, the dusk feeling. That looks really, really nice. Very nice. The Ace of Wands. Not my favorite by far. The Two of Wands. Interesting. Ooh, I really like this Three of Wands. Oh man, I really like this Three of Wands. They're mapping out where they're gonna go. There's all this work going to. Oh man, this is nice. The Four of Wands. I like that you're in the city instead of looking at the city in the distance. That's nice. I like that. Very nice. I like these colors in this one. The Five of Wands. Oh man, that looks very, very chaotic. Do I like it? I don't know. Probably not. The Six. Okay, interesting. So far, the wands aren't really doing it for me overall. Oh, I like this one. I do like this one, but his face doesn't really tell me he's defending anything. His face is like, eh. Love the city in the background. Love the use of colors. Ooh. Okay. You know me and the Eight of Wands. Just like them flying through the sky, boring. But this, with the image in the background, really adds a lot to it. But also, if you look, each wand at the tip has a different, let's see if I can get it to focus, a different head. They're all very different. I like that. That little nuance, I think, makes it. I like this card a lot. I think it's my favorite card of the wands. Funny enough, right? The Eight of Wands. The Nine. Okay. Yeah, I like this card overall. The 10. I don't really get the sense of burdensome or needing resiliency or being weighed down or feeling overwhelmed or but I could see that he's very weathered, you know. Yeah. I like the wands, but it doesn't really do it for me. Ooh, I like this page quite a bit, actually. I like how they play with proportions in this one. Wow, okay, they went off. Look at this knight. Oh man, okay, this is my favorite wand card. They went off the charts with this card. Wow, I love that he's in the sky. I like the horse. I like the movement, time, and then, oh, I forget what this is called. Love it, love it. Oh, really like the queen. I think that's the first kind of plum looking color, or should I say bashful? And for those of you that know that movie, know what I'm talking about. What is it? Oh, I know it. But I know both something in bashful. Oh. That's really nice. I really, really like that. The king, that's okay. Doesn't really excite me like the knight and the queen. But that's a nice looking king. The ace of cups, okay. I like that there is a hand holding the lion that's holding the cup, surrounded by the water. Very nice, like that. Oh, this is nice. I like this as well. Ooh, this is beautiful too. Okay, three in a row. And I like these cherubs. I guess it's like a cherub pouring something in a cup. There's some more over here. Very nice. Very nice. The four. This is interesting. This looks like a Renaissance painting almost. The oh, there's a lamb, I guess, right there. The five of cups. That's nice too. Very nice. Oh, look at that. The six of cups. I like that blue in the house. That's a man. They're really the use of color in this particular card is extremely well done. Um, they all complement each other in a very nice way. They're all the same tone. I love the green with the darker blue green, and then you got the lavender with the blue. Here's a darker green, and look at the color. I mean, they work really, really well together. Love this card just for the color use. Okay, this is nice. Yeah, this is really nice. I like this one. The Eight of Cups. I kind of like the idea of having to walk away but having a hard time doing it, and you're wanting to hold on, but you know you're gonna have to let go anyway. That's nice. The Nine of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, generational. Passing things down, being able to see all your hard work show up within your family. Yep, yep. This is nice. Another card that uses color extremely well. I like this page. So far, they're doing a really good job with the court cards. This is going to be interesting for me to read. That is interesting how they have the horse upside down. Interesting. That I'm going to have to read. Okay. The Queen. When it comes to the cities in the background, they're doing an excellent job with them. Oh my gosh, this looks like a Marseille kind of king. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, so far this is my favorite ace, the Ace of Swords. Very nice. Two of Swords. I like that it's above her head. The reason I like that it's above her head is because she's having to make a choice here. She's contemplating. She's having to critically think, and that's a higher body task. So I love that. That's nice. The Three of Swords. Uh, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. The Four. Okay. That's different. The Five. The Five of Swords. Look at that. That's interesting. I'm going to have to read that too. Ooh. This. Oh, I love this one. This is full of emotion. They're exhausted. They just got out in time. She just has enough to be able to take care of her children, if those are her children. That's interesting. This feels like that king that we just saw with the color and how it pops out. The 8. Oh, this is beautiful. Really like that. That's very nice. All right. The 9. Reprieve. It's interesting. They've gotten really dark. They got really dark in the 8, 9, and 10. So that, again, the use of light and shadow, really, really well done here. Okay. This is going to be an interesting deck to work with. Man, look how powerful that horse looks. Almost feels like it came right out of a fairy tale. Again, look at the light. Man, Baba Studio kills it with the use of light. They're the best at it that I've seen. Queen. Ooh. Okay, so far this is my favorite king. I like how dynamic. It almost feels very collage-like. Really, really, really like this one. A lot. I like the position, like he's up and you're looking up towards him. The coins, that's a beautiful coin. Beautiful. Very nice. The 2, okay. I like the reflections in the water. The 3 of coins, okay. All right, maybe in Parliament, that kind of work. The 4. Values it so much it's in his heart. Okay, you know the 5 of cards is my favorite. Wow. Oh my God. That's powerful. That is utter despair right there. God, I find this card so moving and really sad and almost disturbing. You know, I see some hope in the 5 of Pentacles, of no matter how hard it is, there's this sense of hope in the background with the church and the light and having to trudge along and just take that next step, not knowing if that's the step that's going to change the tide for you. Here, I don't feel that at all. Oh, this card feels like hopelessness. Like the bottom worst part of hopelessness. Ooh. Okay. So then we come to the other side. I like that instead of money, there's bread. The money's in the background, but her hand is holding bread. Okay. It's a little grainy for me, that image. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Look at the faces. How hilarious is that? Oh, the 9 looks nice. Very unique compared to the others. And love that orangey gold. But look at that blue in the background. That's nice. That's a nice card. Not my favorite. Not my favorite page, but I get it. He's learning. He's new. There's that pentacle again. The knight. Not my favorite knight. I mean, yeah. Nice queen. And finally, probably my least favorite king. Wow, okay. Interesting. All right, let me turn the camera over and I'll give you some parting thoughts. Hi, I'm back. So, oh my God. I would say I really, really like this deck overall. I'm surprised that I was not taken by as many cards as I thought I would. I mean, or should I say, I was not fond as many cards as I thought I was going to be. Um, it okay, so when right before I started the video, I get really excited about doing these videos. I was excited about a brand new deck that I've had in a box for a month. And then, you heard me, you saw me. I was like really getting into it. But as I noticed that when I was flipping the camera over and getting everything ready to get back on, my mood and my mindset had drastically changed. It feels like this deck is very formal. It feels like when I get dressed for work and I go to work, all of a sudden there's this shift that happens from, casual, go lucky, fun, Benny, kind of changes a little bit and becomes, professional, more serious. Benny, filters what he says, doesn't cuss, doesn't make as many jokes, or the kind of jokes I like to make. It feels like I've walked into something formal when I was going through this deck. And I came to realize that this is a deck that I think really is not like a daily kind of deck that I would use. It's more of a deck that I think I would use. And of course, I'm gonna have to play with it to know for sure, where I really just want to get grounded and really start looking at like what I need to know in the sense of topics that require critical thinking, deep thought, because the decisions that I make will have significant impact on me or the people around me. So this deck feels like a suit and bow tie. That's what this deck feels like. Now, with that said, there were some really interesting cards. I pulled out some that oh, and I forgot my glasses. Darn it, they're in the other room. That really kind of made me pause and think. And one of them, which I was completely surprised by, is the Eight of Wands. This is a very interesting card. I really like the sense it has a great amount of depth because of the clouds and the cherubs that go out into eternity, it feels like. And I like how dynamic it feels in all the different heads at the end of the wands. And the use of color is like very imposing here. Like, that something's going to happen and it's not going to be good if you're at the other side of the swans. Now, I think one of the prettiest cards, oh my gosh, beautiful just to look at, is the Six of Cups. If you remember, I stopped and talked about how complex the color choices were and how they utilized them together, because there's a lot of different colors going on here. I think it was done extremely well, and I get a really good feeling of the Six of Cups with this. It just makes me smile. I have no clue what's going on here, but I find it very interesting. I'm curious to know why the horse is upside down. I don't know the court cards at all, really. So this is an opportunity for me to kind of delve into this particular card. But I find it so unique from anything else that I've ever seen that it really stood out for me. I have no clue. I know the Five of Swords, the fact that a dragon has the swords and the people are running, kind of doesn't really feel like what I'm used to seeing or feeling from the Five of Swords. So I kind of get the concept, but not in the way I tend to read the card. But I will tell you, the card that really kind of moved me the most, that really just, there was no way to think of this card differently other than, as I saw it, was the Five of Pentacles, guys. This pentacle, I think, kind of represents what most people think of, like despair and tragedy and, the worst parts of life. And when I think of the Five of Cards, I see that. I feel it. I lived it. But there's also this sense of not giving up and moving forward and believing that things could get better, and that you never know, and you don't give up on your life and what could be. And this particular Five of Cups, I don't see that. I just don't see that. I see an enormous amount of human suffering. I see death in its saddest, most heart-wrenching way. And so this is probably the first time that there is a card I have ever seen that I can think of right now that I would not want to see being pulled in a spread. I would never want to pull this card for somebody, nor would I want to have this card pulled for me. Granted, context, the spread, the cards next to them, the person you're reading for, the question, all that stuff does play a part. But just if you look at the card as it isolated as itself, this literally is probably the only card I have ever come across that I would never want to see. It's the kind of card you want to pull out of a deck, but you don't because it's not right. Ugh. Yeah. But really interesting, completely different than what I expected, how I would react to this deck. So I'm going to have to make a point to use this deck. I'd say maybe the second half of August, because right now I'm using the Fairy Tarot from Baba Studios. I'm a Baba Studios fan, you know it. And I'm not giving that up. So I'm going to have to play with this and see what this is like. So until next time, I really hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I found it very interesting. And until next time, my name is Benny, and I am the Fool's Apprentice. Bye, guys.